Dana Osgood joins us with a look at your forecast, tracking kind of a stormy night.
Yeah, it's been kind of periods of rain on and off throughout the day today, and that's really going to continue overnight as well, with some of our more heavy rain and higher winds moving in overnight and into tomorrow morning as well. So we've had those periods of rain throughout the day. This radar loop is the past 12 hours. So we saw some rain associated with the warm front earlier this morning. We had a little bit of a break in the afternoon, and then once that cold front starts to approach, we are going to see some more rain begin to pick up a little bit later in the evening. So this is what our storm looks like as a whole. It's kind of pretty spread out. You can see the warm front is far to our north at this point, and the cold front is stretching down into the Carolinas, bringing some severe thunderstorms to both Georgia and South Carolina this afternoon. Now, the cold front is very strong, and that's very evident on our current temperature maps. See the very sharp line between the green and blue colors? That's a very good indicator of where the cold front is currently located. And once it moves through Maine, our temperatures, just like the Ohio Valley at this moment in time, are going to plummet behind this cold front, and it's going to be much chillier as we get into the day Thursday. So once we get into the next couple of hours, we're going to start to pick up once again with the rain. This is Wednesday at 8 p.m., some heavier bands of rain closer to the mid-coast, and it looks like we have a little bit of a squall line possible setting up, and this will be right before the cold front moves through. So if there is a chance for a thunderstorm, that's where it would be located. You wouldn't think it would be February and I would be talking about thunderstorms, but it definitely is a possibility as we go overnight as well. So once that cold front moves through, it's going to get much colder, so we could have a little bit of a coating of snow right behind this system. Overall, not expecting much accumulation with that at all, but it could make things a little bit slippery, especially because since our temperatures are going to drop so quickly, we could have a little bit of freezing possible on wet surfaces and any ponding on some roads early tomorrow morning. So that might make the commute a little bit slippery, so just take some extra time tomorrow morning and take it slow out on the roads. Most of the precipitation should be out of our area before sunrise on Thursday, but it's not going to set us up for a very nice day. It's going to be dry and sunny. However, it'll be a little bit icy in the morning, and the wind is definitely going to be a big factor. Wind chills possible in the negatives in northern Maine and single digits closer to the coast and interior as well. As we get into Friday, things will moderate a little bit in terms of temperature, getting back to more average temperatures for this time of year and a little bit sunnier out there as well. So future wind gusts ahead of the cold front, we're still going to see some of those more southerly wind gusts, about 30 to 40 miles per hour, a little bit higher possible along the down east coastline. And once that cold front goes through, we're still going to have those high gusty winds, about 45 to 50 miles per hour coming out of the west. And this is going to continue throughout the day on Thursday. So I don't expect it to be a very nice day out there. And the wind chills are going to be a big factor for the day Thursday as well. Could even also see some isolated power outages with those high wind gusts. And then once we get into the day Friday, things are going to start to calm down a little bit as we head into the weekend. So high pressure is going to set up behind this system for the day on Friday. So that's where we're going to see sunnier conditions, and the wind is going to calm down a little bit. And then we have a little bit of a coastal system coming in for the weekend, just expecting a couple of showers possible Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Not a lot of rain associated with that though. And then behind this system, we have this little kind of coastal low setting up, which is going to give us some unsettled weather for the beginning of next week. Something that's not going to be going away though is our spring-like temperatures, especially once we moderate into the weekend a little bit. Temperatures in the upper 40s to 50s possible until the middle of next week. Marine forecast, we do have that gale warning in effect until tomorrow because of those gusty winds off the coast. So in terms of our 7-day forecast, we'll have that cold front move through tonight with a quick coating of snow and a little bit slippery behind that as well. Very gusty conditions throughout the day tomorrow. And then Brian and Amanda, things start to calm down a little bit as we get into Friday, and then some unsettled weather for the weekend and next week. But the spring-like weather is not going anywhere.
No. Yeah. All right, Dana. Thank you.